Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of a Minecraft Let's Play. Getting some stuff together for um, the flower farm. Words. Um, as you can see, I have a bunch of hardened clay now. I went, essentially mining for clay for 24 minutes, or 3 night vision and 3 water breathing potions. Just out in the ocean that is to the... Is it west? Yeah, it is west. Yeah, it's west. Um, yeah, you should have seen the ocean I was actually mining off of last episode because of the fact it is also the same area that the ocean monument was found in. Speaking of which, I do intend on heading back out there at some point. Not sure when. But I want to head back out there, get the wet sponge, and a few other of the blocks there, and maybe start prepping it for a farm? Not sure how well that's going to work for a farm design, because there is a lot that needs to happen to make it worthwhile, and that is also a lot of iron. That is more of an in-game project in terms of like resources, but it is something I want to do at some point. Yeah, definitely want to do it at some point. So, let me finish up getting the green sand clay, and I will be right back with you guys over at the flower farm, where we can continue working on it. Actually, before we head on over there, I wanted to demonstrate the actual semi-automatic farms from... Was that actually last episode? I think last episode was Ocean Monument. It was the episode prior. So the cactus is all fully grown, and the pumpkins are fully grown. Let me hit the switch, the lever for the pumpkins. Bam! Pumpkins have been harvested. I just run in here and grab them, and I'm done. Very similar thing to do with the cactus. Flip the lever, it all goes up, it all comes down. This guarantees that none of the cactus gets lost when you break it and it gets hit into a nearby cactus. The only issue with this is you gotta replant it. But, you know, it's better than nothing. Yeah, so I got 44 cactus from that. Awesome. Yeah, just wanted to demonstrate that the semi-automatic farms work as advertised when the crops are fully grown. So yeah, I'll see you guys back over at the flower farm now. Alrighty, we are back over at the flower farm. Got a bunch of stained clay, green stained clay, of course. So let's head on up here and finish off this platform. I also believe I mentioned I intended on flipping my original design. Not sure if I'm still going to do that. Regardless, though, it would not affect the rail systems if it got flipped or not. The portions that would get flipped is where the storage would be, and what side actually has the drop-off points, pretty much is what it would boil down to. I need to head on down, grab some rail. This is the project chest. Need some rails, yep. Already got the rails. Need to head on back up there via the tree route. There was something else I had mentioned that episode. What was it? Oh, I think the distance were the distance were English is apparently not my strong suit today. Apparently the distances were incorrect, if I'm not mistaken. I need to go out an extra 2 blocks, was it? I think that was it. Yeah, I have 26 rail. Let's see, I got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That leaves me with 16. That leaves me with 16. Oh. They lose me with 20, so yeah, I would have to expand this by 1 block on each side, I believe. Yeah, because the coordinates was for this here. No, it's night. Let me hit bed because I don't have this area torched up that nicely. Let's see then. Let me take a look at my design really quick to refamiliarize myself with it since it's been a couple days. And yeah, I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, I think I got it. So yeah, the edges do need to be expanded by 1 block. Those pillars I had created were for the inside corners of the grass area. And then I actually need to expand that one further out for the powered rail system. So yeah, that side needs to be expanded 1, and this side needs to be expanded 1. That would accommodate for the extra rails I had. So no, I did not give myself any extra rails, simply because, well, I don't want to waste the iron on extra rails. So this area here is where the grass would go above that, and where the flowers would actually be created. On the edges here is where the powered rail systems would go. I'm not sure if I want to do one side as I designed it, or what I should do. Maybe I should determine which side I actually want the chest to be on. Let's see, I could put the chest on this side. I have no problem doing that. Would I want the chest on that side instead, though? That is the question that I have. I could always change it later down the road, but I would rather know beforehand so I don't have to spend extra time doing it, and so I can focus on other projects and other content for videos. Well, I'm going to move that portal anyway, at some point. So I'm going to put the chest on this side, which is something I need to know. That means I need to grab some other doohickeys from this chest. I need to grab those hoppers and the chests and the trap chests. Those are the things I need to grab. Let's see, I also need some generic building blocks. I guess I can use green stained clay, since that's technically what I'm using for it anyway. Alrighty, so it's chest, trapped, chest, trapped, and then chest. These other 4 chests are for something else. And then I need to put these there, like so. And then on top of that, I need powered rail. That should be fine when I place this other rail. Alrighty, and that means this line of green stained clay blocks over here needs to be, wait, yeah, this needs to be taken down. 1749. 1749, yeah. Wait, yeah? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because I got 5 rails left, yeah. Yeah. That means I need something else from the project chest, and that is the redstone blocks. Let's see, I got 11 left. 10 of those are going to go on this side. One of them is going to be used for a hopper timer. Alrighty, now I can go ahead and put the... Really? Like, of all the logical ways you could put that on there, that made no sense, game. Alrighty, out of rails, this is what that looks like, completely set up. Well, the rails anyway. Now, there is one issue. Obviously, I can't just put a minecart on here and have it work properly. What I need to do is do this to make sure the minecarts can bounce off. The other thing I need to do is on the other side now. Why do I have 4 extra? Oh, right, that's because each, yeah, that's right. I was going to end up with 4 extra powered rails, because each crafting recipe gives you 6. And I needed, I think I needed like 50 of them or something. It wasn't a good multiple of the crafting recipe, so I was going to have some extra of those, even if I wanted to avoid it. Oh, I went to the project chest to grab some stuff. I'm a derp. Let's see, need comparators? Am I hearing things? Okay, I thought I heard a creeper of some sort. Redstone torches and the repeaters, and also need the green stained clay blocks. Okay, still a little confused about the sound I heard. I guess I can't do much about it. Let's see, the comparators will go here. Finally, these trees are going to be in the way. Oops. Comparators. All the way along. Blocks like so. And then blocks like so above the rails and the comparators. And fall off the edge, of course. Don't forget that part, that's the most important part. You do need to fall off the edge in order for this to work. Sarcasm is sarcastic. Place torches along that edge, place blocks above the torches. And then finally in here will go the repeaters. This essentially lets these rails here to get powered. And then as soon as something gets put into this hopper, it disables that, allowing the minecart to stay there until it is emptied. Yeah. By the way, if you are going to do this design again, if you're going to mimic this design at all, please be aware that you do need to put a hopper into another, a chest, a dropper, or some sort of other container that is not a hopper. If you have 2 hoppers on a row, this detection system will fail, and it just doesn't work. You'll end up getting an item every time it goes back once, but then it'll never lock up. It'll never let the minecart just sit there and empty. I found that out during some testing on a stream. I think that footage might be up soon. I gotta render a bunch of footage still. So yeah, there is a lot to know about that. Essentially, the items that get put in there end up getting pulled out of the hopper from below from the hopper, if you had it set up that way, which was the biggest confusion I ever had when doing this design. Yeah, so just be aware of that. You do need to put it into some sort of container storage system that is not another hopper. Alrighty. So that is that bit. Let's see. The next portions would be for getting under here and heating all the trees. No. Well, yes, but no. We need to put a bunch of hoppers along here. This will allow me to put all of the items into a central storage area. without having to run under there and grab a bunch of stuff. Let's see. So there's that one, and then the last chest would be under here. Need one of these hoppers between them. Right, forgot about that. The chests were the same width. So yeah, that's what this looks like for the item retrieval system. And let me go to sleep. Okay, let me put some of this stuff away into there. The block of redstone, the hoppers can go in there. That should be it for the time being. Let me take a quick break, and we can continue the flower farm. Alrighty, the next part is going to be the pistons. These will go up on the edge of the grass area. Alrighty, so the grass area is going to be this here, +1. So it's essentially going to be a block on either side of this in terms of where the pistons actually go. So this is the rail level, and then that is the dirt level. Need to make sure I do this right, otherwise I'm going to have to adjust things later on, and that's always annoying. When you make a mistake, you know, gotta fix it. So we gotta go to the length of this with green stained clay is what I'm using. Of course you could use anything. Honestly, probably could get away with a lot of things not like that. Like, you probably get away with that just being a redstone torch underneath there. I just went for blocks because I have so many blocks. On this will be a line of redstone. And then underneath will be, in the middle, dedicated by this redstone block, will be fall damage. Well, besides that being true, you're going to be putting 2 torches here. Those will be the torches that activate the pistons once we get to them. What pick is that? Oh, right, okay. Wanted to make sure it wasn't my fortune pick. Alrighty, now we can go ahead and place 25 of the 50 pistons on the line here, as well as misplace some blocks. 24. Something's off. Something is indeed off. What is it? It is the side. That's this block right here. Yeah, it was that block, because this is like this instead. Yeah, because the dirt blocks go in between there. Alrighty, and now for the other side. So 1 block of space, and then this is where the pistons would go. Then the redstone line. Placing all the blocks. And the other 25 pistons go there. With or without misclicking, of course. Preferably without, but you know, it's unavoidable sometimes. And the redstone dust along the top, like the other side. And from down below. My apologies if you hear a microwave, by the way. Okay. So the pistons are prepped. Now they need a location to go for the actual timer. And for that, let's see. It'll be in the center here, on both sides. Is there anything else here I need to do, though? I don't believe so. Well, I'll need to eventually fill this in with the dirt. But other than that, I don't believe so. Ow. I do need to eat, though. No, not eat, though. Eat, though. Not eat, though. Eat, though? Bad pun is bad, I guess? I don't know. Let me break that block, or that flower, rather. This goes like so. And run this along. Alrighty. So we ran along, and now I need to get up there. Somehow. Need to get up there somehow. Let's see, that should work for the time being. For now I'm just gonna run a partial line of redstone dust. Let me take a look at the design again. I'll need to, and I'll be right back with updates on what I need to do for this. Yep, right back.